Ben, now's a good time as ever to talk about our isolated player of the game. This week's going to be huge in trying to stop this Nashville rushing attack. We're going to go with senior number 42, Isaiah Beard.
Isaiah is one of those kids that has, really taken advantage of the weight room and has really trying to transform his body since he was a sophomore. He looks like $1,000,000 when you see him in there lifting weights without a shirt on. I mean, he looks like he looks like he should be in the WWE. I mean, just absolutely ripped. And then you pair that natural, the genes that he has with the motor that he has that is just going 100 miles an hour all the time. And you have an opportunity to make a lot of plays, and Isaiah makes a lot of plays. And we know Nashville's going to try to run the football.
Yeah.
And so you need your defensive tackles to step up and make plays. And I'm excited to have a guy like Isaiah in the middle of it all with a team that's going to try to run it.
Yeah, also key contributor when we go in that heavy formation with Jacoby at quarterback. He's one of the main lead blockers for our heavy set there. As the Leopards and Scrappers get ready to take the field, the Leopards will be kicking off. They'll be going from left to right on your radio dial. Rodea has the ball teed up, and it is showtime. Onside kick going to be fielded by Nashville right on the 50-yard line. Tried to kind of catch him off guard right off bat, Ben.
Well, it caught me off guard, I'll tell you. I wasn't expecting that. But, that ball probably got to the 50-yard line a little faster than you would like. I mean, it got there pretty quickly. And, Nashville, the teams like Malvern and Nashville, they're athletic across the board. Their linemen aren't just big. They're usually pretty athletic. And athletic guys have good hands. And, we kind of saw them be able to take advantage of that right out of the gate.
Nashville comes line, twins right, twins left. We had a fake there, but it looks like we have a flag before the snap.
And when you're on defense, you like those flags to come before the snap. That's right. Generally a good sign.
That's right. It will be a false start on Nashville. It's going to back them up 5. 1st and 15 now from the 45-yard line. We got a substitution going on here. A little conversation between the officials. Nashville in the orange jerseys and orange helmets. Malvern in the road white with black helmets. I know you can't see that, but you will on the replay.
Malvern's playing with 2 safeties and, in typical safety deep position. So it's either going to be cover 2 or cover 4. But giving plenty of cushion with those corners on the outside.
Here is the snap. Give to the tailback off the right side. Looking for room. Cuts it up now. He's got a lot of room as he is drugged down by Dante Reed just short of the 20. Well, they're going to give him the 25-yard line. Big play for Nashville on first down.
Yep, first snap of the game. And they go right off tackle to the right side. Blocked it very well and required Dante Reed to take a good angle for the stop.
Hurry up here for Nashville. Here is the snap, looking to throw. Little screen pass out there, well played by the Leopard defender. Going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage by Bud Johnson.
Yeah, we played that well. They were trying to set up a screen. One of the things that we like to do is, because we are focused on speed on defense and not size, really, with that defensive front, one of the things you do with a speedy defense is try to set up those screens.
Here is the snap. Give is the tailback off the right side. He's going to be driven out of bounds after a short gain. Looks like they're going to give him the 23-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 8 from there.
You really like the way Malvern responded to giving off that long run on the first play. They come back. They play the screen beautifully. They try to run pretty much that same play that they got that long run on, and Malvern played it much, much better.
Pistol formation here. No snap right to the tailback, right up the middle, trying to push the pile. Not going to be able to do so. Going to be dropped around the 21-yard line. That's going to bring up a big 4th down.
And, we've been living on these 3rd and 4th downs all year. They're going to go for it, and so this is an opportunity for your defense to come up with another key 4th down stop this year.
4th and 6. Twins right, twins left for Nashville. Tailback to the right of the quarterback as they get – well, now moves the tailback over to the left side. Here is the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Slant route. He's got a man. Now it's going to be an issue of did he get down and catch it? Looks like they're going to say he did, and that will pick up the first down.
Yeah, no, it's tough to tell if he caught it or not. I mean, he was open. It was not well thrown, but the guy went down there and apparently he grabbed it off the turf.
Here's the snap, bring a man in motion, give is to him off the left side. Now cuts it up. Going to be hit and dropped just short of the 5-yard line. We're going to call it the 7.
Yeah, and that was pretty much the same play. They had that long run off to the right side. They tried it to the left side, and really hard for me to see where I am, but got about 5 on it, it looks like.
Yep. Here is the snap. Fakes to give the tailback, looking to throw quickly outside to the right side. Got room, and he will score. 9:56 left in the quarter. Touchdown, Nashville.
Really nice little shake and bake once he caught the football. He had a blocker out in front. He faked going inside, and then got movement going that direction. Then he went to the outside of his blocker, and we couldn't catch up.
Yeah, it was well blocked there by the other receiver. Kicker on to attempt the extra point. Kick is away, and it is good. With 9:56 left in the first quarter, Nashville takes the lead 7-0. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Whoops, sorry. Welcome you back into Nashville. Scrappers take a 7-0 lead. 9:56 left in the first quarter as Malvern gets ready to start their first offensive possession. Going to have a different kicker than the one who did the onside or the extra point. Sorry, went back to the onside kick Malvern did to start the game. Ball is away, angled toward the left sideline. Going to be fielded there by Reed. He's looking to come cross field. Cuts it up, makes a man miss. Got a little bit of room. Still breaking tackles now across the 40, 45. Almost gets to the 50. Nice return there by Dante Reed.
And there was a part of me that was thinking, don't catch it, let it go out of bounds, because, he kicked it real close to the boundary over there. And then Dante came across sprinted across the other side of the field, and we blocked it well. Dante broke some tackles. It was just well done all the way around.
Simmons leads his team out on the field. Looks like we're going to have trips to the left, split right. Hart's going to be the tailback to the right of Simmons. 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Here is the snap. Give is to Hart. He's across the 50 down to maybe the other 48. 3-yard gain on first down.
And it was a really nice physical run. One of the things that you want probably with a bunch of freshman offensive line is you want to let them be aggressive early. And when you pass block, that's not a very aggressive, scheme for your offensive line to fire straight off, run up the middle, get them fired up and moving early.
Same formation here for the Leopards. Here's the snap. Option look. Pitch is out to Hart. He gets upfield and ran out of bounds after looks like he gains. Looks like they're going to give him all the way down to the 45. So that's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4 situation.
And really, our offense is really set to pick up these 3rd and 4s. We run so many short passing routes, and we utilize the middle of the field as well. Last year we were very dependent on the fade. This year we're much more diverse with passes over the middle and the short, screens and bubbles.
Trips left, split right. Simmons alone in the backfield. Here's the snap, being flushed from the pocket. Now lets it go. He's got a man in Dante Reed, but it's just overthrown. Would have been a walk-in touchdown for Reed.
Cedric did everything right. He managed to extend the play. He got to a position where he could, make a feasible throw. Great job by Dante Reed to free himself open and get there, but it was a really difficult, pass for Ced. He's running. He's got a lot of pressure on him. There were guys in front of him. But everything went right there except just a little airmailed it a little too much.
Yeah, and the early pressure. Trips left, Twins right. Going to be a 4th and 4 here for the Leopards. Ball on the 45-yard line. Simmons takes the snap looking to throw. Better protection this time. Rolls left. Tucks it under a few times, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. Leopards are going to turn it over on downs.
Boy, that's one where you probably wish he just kind of tucks it and runs. I think he probably could have had the first down if he looked like he had a lot of green space to his left and in front of him. And when you're running in probably in the 4.5, 4.6s, you should probably take your chance to pick up the 4 yards when you've got that much green space.
Yeah, it looked like he just kept thinking something was going to break open and he had to keep tucking it. But nevertheless, going to be 1st and 10 for Nashville. Ball on the 48-yard line. Leopards trail 7-0. Here is the snap. Fakes the give. The tailback's going to be quarterback right up the middle. Read well, but does a nice job of dragging the Leopard defender for a few yards. Hard run by the quarterback.
Yeah, and one of the things you're going to get with Nashville is a physical football team, and everybody's physical. You don't play football at Nashville if you're not going to play physical, and that includes a quarterback.
Twins right, twins left. Here's a snap. Quarterback looking to throw. 5-yard stop. That ball looked really low to the ground. Looked like it hit the ground to me personally, but
looked like it skipped off the ground, but. And that may have been the second ball that they've caught that skipped off the ground. The first one was close, too. But as it is, it's 1st down for Nashville.
1st and 10 from the 33. Fakes to the tailback, quarterback up the middle. Got a little bit of room. Breaking tackles now as he crosses the 20, the 15, the 10, still breaking tackles. So he's going to get all the way near the end zone. And it is touchdown Nashville. What a run there by the quarterback.
Just kind of bouncing off. I mean, it looked like we were – maybe shoulder tackling and, trying to throw bodies into him. And we knocked him off balance several times, but he managed to kind of spin around. It was a clumsy touchdown.
It was very awkward looking.
But
I believe that was
him and
rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
He got in.
Here is the kick. Oh, Bud Johnson almost got in there to block it, but it is good. With 7:58 left in the first quarter, Leopards trail the Scrappers 14-0. We'll be back after this.
I'm Jennifer Schneigel, Malvern High School principal, and as a lifetime Leopard and a Ready myself, I think it is fantastic that our students have the opportunity to earn the Leopard Ready Scholarship. It combines our Leopard pride and the Ready spirit to help set our students up for success. Malvern High School seniors who complete the honors program or complete 6 hours of college credit while maintaining a 3.3 GPA are eligible for the Leopard Ready Scholarship.
Welcome you back into Nashville as the Leopards take on the Scrappers, currently trailing 14-0. 7:58 left in the first quarter as Nashville gets ready to kick off to the Leopards.
I think it's very important that Malvern, either they score on this drive or they at least, kind of slow things down and manage to get a drive put together.
Sky kick will be fair, caught by Chase McAllister right around the 30-yard line.
So, basically, obviously you want to score, but, right now I think it's very important that Malvern kind of gets Nashville off of their rhythm a little bit, because Nashville's got a really good rhythm on offense going. One of the ways you can do that is, you eat some time off the clock. You keep them seated down. It's not real cold, but it's cool enough that, your body starts to tighten up a little bit if you stay on the sideline. And so, it would be nice to see Malvern put together a long drive right here.
1st and 10, ball on the 29-yard line. Going to be trips to the right, split left for Malvern. Looks like Hart to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Now rolling right. Still looking downfield. Not a lot there. Oh, that looked
like
close
a face
to a
mask.
face mask. Wow. Leopards getting absolutely no love so far from the officials on anything that looks kind of like a close call.
And it looked like everybody saw it except for the officials. But, one of the things that I think that as SED continues to progress is, learning, when to let loose the ball and not take a sack. And
throw it away, in other words.
Kind of been an issue last 2 or 3 games.
2nd and 18 now for the Leopards. Trips left, split right. Fakes the give to Hart up the middle. Simmons will be running off the left side. He's going to be run out of bounds just short of the 30. Well, a little bit earlier than I thought. Looks like it's going to be around the 27.
So a 3rd and long situation, and, you wonder if they might try to set up one of those screens again. There's a lot of ways to attack it. You can throw the ball deep. You can put the ball in the air for that long, or you can try to get one of your players in space to catch it and make a run after the catch.
Will be 3rd and 11 for the Leopards. Here is the snap. Simmons rolling to his right. Got a man. He's going to have to go down for it. Was Dante Reed. They're going to give him the catch, but it will be short of the sticks. And, Ben, that one was close, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's almost, it's like they're giving you one bounce.
Yeah.
It's like they're letting you skip it once. But, wow, Malvern's setting up to go for it. Sometimes we do try to draw them off sides and call timeout, so that's in the repertoire.
It is 4th and 3. Ball is on the 36-yard line. Leopards showing Twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the right side with Hart. But as Ben said, it will be a timeout for Malvern, and they'll talk about it. We'll take it with them. 6:31 left in the first quarter. Leopards trail the Scrappers 14-0. We'll be back after this.
Pride is a feeling of happiness that comes from achieving something. When you do a good job or finish a difficult task, you feel pride.
Skylar and I just won a competition in our classroom where we constructed a house for Save the Penguins.
If you are sharing something great about one of our schools, students, teachers, or alumni, please help us spread our Leopard Pride by using the Leopard Pride hashtag.
The Leopards are going to take the field on this 4th and 3 from the 36, and it does appear that we will be going for it. Twins right, Twins left. Asher the up back on the left side. 10 on the play clock as we're getting final instructions. 3 on the play clock. Here's the snap. Simmons going to throw, and it is going to be knocked down, and again the Leopards will turn the ball over on downs, and Nashville will have a short field.
Yep, they're going to have great field position, and it looks like, Malvern already down 14 has kind of made the decision that, at this point we're playing for points. We're not, and I think they understood kind of, what we had talked about before. We need to keep Nashville's offense off the field if we can and try to, slow them down a little bit. And, we've talked about other teams trying to take the air out of the ball against us. Right now, they're really clicking on offense, and we kind of need to take the air out of the ball for them a little bit.
Yeah, we just need a first down and, try to develop some kind of rhythm. But Nashville will take over. They're going to have trips left, Twins right. Quarterback alone in the backfield, brings a man in motion. Give is to him, a
It's
reverse.
Going to be a pass.
Reverse pass looking like, but now he tucks it back under. He's going to run. He's ran down by Jacoby Hart for a loss.
Yeah, Jacoby, the hit man, Hart, made a nice stop behind the line of scrimmage. We played everything well. It was a double reverse pass. He was looking to pass, but we stayed at home. The corner on that side, I believe it's Dalen Ross over there, did a great job of not letting his guy break free, and with nowhere to go, Jacoby was able to clean it up and a nice stop on first down to put them way behind the chains.
The excellence of execution. Twins right, Twins left. Back to the right of the quarterback. It's going to be 2nd and 14. Here is the snap. This is a new quarterback, by the way. Pass is going to be laid out perfectly to the receiver. He's going to catch it and have plenty of room to run as he crosses the 20 and going to be taken down around the 19, first down Nashville.
That was a really nice pass. I mean, the guy never broke stride and laid it in there. They kind of had motion going in one direction. It looked like that may have been a back coming out the backside and kind of snuck him out there, and really nice pass and catch, and they made us pay for it.
1st and 10, ball on the 19-yard line. Give this the tailback up the middle. He's breaking tackles as he crosses the 15 down to around the 12-yard line.
And we've mentioned it. I mean, Nashville's kind of feeling it. They're going fast. They're already back up to the line, but we need something to kind of slow them down, make them think about things.
Here is the snap, fakes the give to the tailback quarterback right up the middle as he barrels over. He's going to be close. Whoa, late call on the touchdown there. I would have said he was down on the 1, but you know how it's gone tonight. I hadn't really agreed with much of anything either way, really.
Well, and so, we've really put ourselves behind the 8 ball here. We're going to be down either 20 or 21, and we still got 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, which, the good news is you got plenty of time to catch back up.
Yeah, clock's on your side. High snap, but kick is away.
He missed that one, I believe.
And it is going to be no good. So with 5:17 left, Nashville leads the Leopards 20-0. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back into Nashville. 5:17 left in the first quarter. Leopards trail the Scrappers 20-0 as Nashville has the ball teed up, ready to kick it off again. If history repeats itself, it's probably going to be a sky kick to the right side.
A little deeper.
A little deeper this time. Going to be fielded by Reed around the 12-yard line. He's looking to go cross field again. Better pursuit this time from Nashville. He's running out of real estate as he crosses the 20. Looks like he may have got across the 25. Going to depend on the spot here.
Yeah, I think he dove across the 25. Should be about the 26 or 27. It's hard to see with a lot of Malvern bodies there. But, Dante managed to get a nice little return off of that. It looked like he was going to get bottled up for not much, but I think he ended up getting probably got about 10 to 12 yards on the return, and he did get it up over to about the 27-yard line.
Yep. Will be 1st and 10 there for the Leopards. Simmons leads him back out on the field. Going to be trips to the left with an up back on the left as well. It will be Asher, and it will be Carradine to the right of Simmons. Here is the snap. Give is to Carradine. Looking for room up the middle. Going to get across the 30 down to around the 31-yard line.
Man, Keith got to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. I mean, it did not take him like he got shot out of a cannon. Nice gain on first down, picked up 5. And if you'll notice, I mean, Nashville is just daring us to throw the football. They've got all 11 guys within about 6 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Twins right, split left. Here is the snap. Give is to Carradine again up the middle. Not going to be much there. He looks like he may have got back to the line of scrimmage at the 32.
And, at some point, you're going to have to challenge that and throw the ball deep. And, one of the challenges that we've had is protecting. And in order to throw the ball deep, you got to be able to protect. And that's kind of been an issue for us. But if they're going to continue to put all 11 guys within, the first, 6 or 7 yards of the line of scrimmage, at some point you're going to have to try to loosen that up, or running the football is going to be like running against a brick wall all night.
Twins right, split left, up back to each side. Here's the snap. Simmons fakes the give to Relaford. Now looks to run himself. He's got a lot of room as he crosses the 45-50, and he's going to be brought down by the shoelace as he gets to the 49-yard line.
And there we kind of fake the back coming over to the right. All the Nashville defense had to respect that. So he just pulled it, went off to the left, and found some nice room. Good blocking up front. Good read by Sed, and maybe our first down of the evening, and that was much needed.
I believe it is. We're going to have trips right, split left. Asher the up back on the left side. Simmons alone in the backfield. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Going to be caught by Carter Martin. He's going to get across the 35 down to the 33-yard line.
And so now what you hope, now we've got 2 first downs, 2 good plays back-to-back. You hope maybe we've kind of settled the nerves a little bit. Maybe we can settle in, move the football because, again, I mean, we're still very early in this game. We've scored, in bunches at points in this year. So, you get a touchdown here, and then you're only down 2. Settle in, defense makes some adjustments, try to win this football game.
1st and 10, ball on the 33. Here is the snap. Little counter back there to Jacoby Hart, and he's got a lot of room. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Leopards.
And, we're doing the same thing. Nashville, very aggressive. We get motion going to the right, and then we kind of counter that thing back. Really well blocked up front. Jacoby broke a couple of arm tackles, and then, that's one of the things. When you have that many guys that close to the line of scrimmage, you've got no real safety help to speak of. Once a running back gets past the linebackers, it's just a foot race.
And that foot race was won by the hitman. Carter Martin's hold is down. Kick is away. It hits off the upright and will be no good. So with 2:45 left in the first quarter, it's going to be Nashville 20, Malvern 6. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back into Nashville as the Leopards finally find the end zone. They trailed the Scrappers 20-6. 2:45 left in the first quarter, and this has been, if you like offense, been an exciting first quarter.
Yeah, and it's good to finally get on the board for the good guys.
Yeah.
And it was a really nice drive. I mean, we did a lot of things. We threw the football. We ran the football. The offensive line looked much, much better that drive. They settled in. And when you play that many freshmen, sometimes it may take a series or two to kind of get your feet out, under you. And they looked like they were much more comfortable that drive.
Rodea has it teed up for the Leopards. Will be a little sky kick angled to the right side, fielded around the 30-yard line. Ball is dropped, but it looks like it is recovered by Nashville. He took a shot there by Ross as well.
And that would have been a really nice opportunity if we had been able to get on top of it. But he pretty much fell on it as soon as it hit the ground. And
he may be fair catching next time,
yeah,
Ben.
and I was really surprised that he didn't, because that ball was in the air for a long time. I was really surprised that he didn't try to fair catch that. I bet he gets instructions to do so next time.
I would be, very much. Ball will be on the 30-yard line, going to be 1st and 10 for Nashville. We are still in the first quarter here, 2:43 left. Leopards trail the Scrappers 20-6. They're going to come to the line, trips right, split left, back to the left of the quarterback. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to the tailback. It will be quarterback, and Leopards are not fooled. They're going to be hit and drop the quarterback for a loss there. Nice play by Easton West and Charles Sanders, I believe.
Yeah, and that it's and right now it looks like actually they've moved Charles maybe over to defensive tackle. He has been playing defensive end for us, but due to some interesting events of last week, he's going to move over to the middle for tonight.
Will be 2nd and 10. Here's the snap give to the tailback up the middle. Not a lot of room there. He may get one, but bottled up by that Leopard defensive line.
Yeah, and now that front seven is you can kind of see a little different fire in them than they had in those first 2 or 3 drives. And, if you can get a stop here, and, Charles is probably our biggest, actually, defensive lineman. And so him moving over to defensive tackle is not, out of whack at all.
3rd and 9, ball on the 31-yard line. Trips right, Twins left. Empty backfield for the quarterback. Try to get Malvern to jump off sides, but will not have it. Leopards, I believe, had an issue with the defensive alignment and will have to use a timeout. We'll take it with them. When 1:35 left in the first quarter, Leopards trail the Scrappers 20-6. We'll be back after this.
The Leopard Roar hashtag will be used in all posts between the Leopards and their opponents and all events throughout the school year.
For example, when the junior high football team defeated Arkadelphia last week in football, it was definitely a Leopard Roar moment.
And when the high school boys golf team won district and the later Leopards golf team won runner-up, they could have used Leopard's Roar.
We encourage and hope that you use this hashtag whenever you post about events throughout the year.
Welcome you back into Nashville. Big time 3rd and 9 for the Scrappers. Ball on their own 31-yard line. They lead the Leopards 20-6 with 1:35 left in the first quarter.
And I think that was a really good timeout for Malvern. You don't want to give up, this first down right here. You feel like you got an opportunity to get the ball back, and if you do, you can cut it back to 1 score. So this would be a really, really nice stop because you have an opportunity to get the ball in good field position if you can prevent a first down.
Trips right, Twins left. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Got a lot of time. He's going to go over the middle. There's nothing there. It's going to be incomplete and going to draw 4th down for the Scrappers.
And a really, really nice, series back and forth. Malvern had a really nice offensive drive. They did a lot of things well. They scored the touchdown. Defensively, they come off. They get a 3 and out.
I don't think so, Ben.
They're going to go for it?
They're giving indications, though, unless it's going to be a quick kick, and it may be. Very well could be a quick kick situation, and it is.
Nice punt.
Punt going to land at the 30-yard line and take a scrapper bounce as it gets down to the 25, now maybe the 24, where the Leopards will take over from there, 1st and 10.
So we have, we've got 26 points here in the first quarter, and of course, Nashville scored the first 20. You really would like to score on this drive. If you can manage to score the next 14 or 13, you feel like, we talked about how much talent there is in this conference. And one of the things that can happen when you have talented teams is momentum can switch back and forth, and you can get bunches of points from both teams, just kind of back and forth. So you would like to go ahead and get some points on the board here and make it a one-score game.
Twins right, split left. Asher, the up back on the right side, is going to be Hart to the right of Simmons. Ball on the 23-yard line. Here's the snap. Give is to Hart. He's looking for room off the left side. Not a lot there. Going to cut it up. Still breaking tackles. And looks like he's going to find his way to around the 25-yard line.
Yeah, not much there, but again, one of the things that we're trying to do, not only are we trying to score, and I think we saw a little bit of that. We had a nice drive, several plays to score that last one. Took the air out of the ball a little bit, got them out of their rhythm. You would like to have another series where you can string together 7, 8, 9 plays and keep that offense off rhythm.
Here is the snap. Simmons rolling to his right, looking to throw. Now running out of time, going to throw it away at the feet of McAllister. There's that throwaway you were talking about earlier, Ben.
Yeah, and I think, when he was coming off the field, I think Coach Plumlee was kind of coaching him up on that, and glad to see that he took that to heart because, if he takes a sack right there, and then we're looking at 3rd and 15 or 16. And so, to have it at 3rd and 9, that's still a makeable – it's a tough first down to make, but it's a lot more makeable than 3rd and 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Because you've got a number of ways to pick up 9 yards. Your options to pick up 16 are quite a bit less.
Twins right, split left. Going to move Asher over to the right side, back to the left of Simmons. Will be 3rd and 8 for the Leopards as they're looking to throw. Simmons now rolling left, running out of time. Does get the ball away. He's got a man wide open, his Hart. He's got one man to beat, but he falls down and signals first down as he gets down to around the 37-yard line.
Yeah, Jacoby actually did a wheel route around what looked to be like a little hitch, and actually, if we get that ball out a little sooner, that probably would have been a touchdown. But either way, let's don't look the gift horse in the mouth. We get a nice play on 3rd down, pick up a long 3rd down conversion. We keep the football. We're in scrapper territory trying to keep this thing rolling.
1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line. Twins right, split left. Asher the up back on the right side. Simmons rolling to his right, looking to throw. Running out of time now as he tucks it, and he's going to slide out of bounds. Looks like he's going to get maybe 2 on 1st down.
Yeah, now that was a situation where, the crowd just wanted him to throw it away. But, he was able to because, he is such a gifted athlete. He was actually able to get to the corner and pick up a couple of positive yards.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter, an exciting one as the Scrappers lead the Leopards 20-6, but Malvern on the drive. We'll be back after this.
Daniel Heat and Air provides both residential and commercial heating and cooling services. Daniel Heat and Air is family-owned and operated and takes great pride in making their customers feel like family. With over 40 years of service in the Hot Springs and Central Arkansas area, Daniel is ready to serve your needs with certified technicians on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For your heat and air needs, call Daniel Heat and Air at 501-293-0782.
Welcome you back into Nashville. Start of the second quarter here. Leopards currently driving, trailing 20-6. Would love to put some more points on and draw closer to this Scrapper lead.
And, we've got about 7 yards to go. And one thing we know is it is clearly 4-down territory. We've been going for, we went for it on 4th and about 7 from our own territory. So you can almost rest assured that we're going to be going for it down here.
Twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Looks kind of like a pistol formation for the Leopards. Fakes the give. It's going to be Simmons looking to run. He's going to be dropped just short of the 30. We'll give him the 29. Going to be 3rd down from there. I said 29, 31. I meant, Ben. Sorry.
Well, and it got us to about 3rd and 4.5 or 3rd and 5, and one of the when you know you got 4 downs to get it, when you know you have 3 more downs, it's 3rd and 4 right now. It's really more like a traditional 2nd and 4 because you know that you've got another down to pick it up. So you can run the football here and try to get 3 and still feel like you've got, the playbook to work with on 4th down.
Will be 3rd and 4, ball on the 31-yard line. And the Leopards are going to have to use their last timeout of the half. We'll take it with them with 11:16 left in the second quarter. Leopards trail 20-6.
The Leopard Pride hashtag will be used when we are bragging on the achievements of our school, students, teachers, and alumni. We are proud of our new playground here at MES.
Welcome you back into Nashville. Leopards facing a 3rd and 4, ball on the 31-yard line. Going to be trips to the right, split left. Looks like Hart to the left of Simmons. Here's the snap. Give is to Hart up the middle. He's going to get across the 30 and looks like he's going to fall forward maybe to the 31. Going to be 4th and 2 maybe?
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was talking about. When you've got another down, you don't mind running the football in that situation because, with 4th and 2, you can try to run it. You can throw it. You can do anything with the quarterback. You can try to, run a kind of a zone read and try to let Ced try to pick it up with his feet. So, really, every single skill player is in play. Nashville's got to guard every skill player. They can't really key on anybody in this situation.
4th and 2, going to have trips left, twins right. Simmons alone in the backfield, ball on the 29-yard line. Here is the snap. Simmons fields it looking to throw. Now going to be rushed out to his right. Now reversing field back to the left. Still looking to get rid of the ball. Nothing there. He's going to tuck it. Absolutely huge block there. It's going to draw a flag. I think Simmons was going to be short of the first down anyway, but that's going to be a penalty on the Leopards for that block thrown by Malik Relaford that was just a jawbreaker.
It was, and I just saw a pad fly, I think, and I saw body parts flailing. So I really couldn't see if he must have got him in the back or, I don't know. Who knows what they call defensive players nowadays, but be interesting to see. I'm guessing this is going to be
personal foul. Going to be declined. Declined so that they'll get to take over on downs instead of backing Malvern up for another 4th down play.
Yep, and you're obviously going to take the football instead of backing them up right there. But we did at the very least, we were able to drive it down, flip the field over. They're going to have to go 70-plus yards. So a nice job from the offensive perspective of at least moving the Scrappers back to force them to drive the field.
They will take over 1st and 10, ball on the 28-yard line, leading the Leopards 20-6, 10:17 left in the half. Twins to the left, split right, up back on each side. Here's the snap. Give is, nope, there's going to be the quarterback right up the middle. He's going to fall across the 35-yard line. Looks like they're going to give him the 36. That's going to bring up 2nd and short.
Yeah, and that quarterback, he's a big kid. I mean, he's thick across the shoulders, thick across the waist, and when he gets that momentum running downhill, you're not going to arm tackle him. You better wrap up. 2nd and 2. Quarterback pulls away from the tailback. He's going to have enough for the first down as he falls just short of the 40-yard line. We'll give him the 39. 1st and 10 Scrappers, sorry. I see the orange and I get excited. Yeah. We're sitting here with, just under 10 minutes to go in the half, and you really, as the Leopards, you don't want to give up another score. You feel like if you can get a stop, you're in pretty good shape. Going to be a pass, and they've got a man wide open. It's going to catch it at the 25-yard line and will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Scrappers. And obviously that's a busted coverage because, there was nobody within 30 yards of him, maybe more than 30 yards. That's about as easy a pitch and catch as you're going to have at any level of football. Yeah. It was. That'll extend the Scrapper lead to 26-6. Extra point pending. Looks like it may be the offense stay out on the field trying to get that missed extra point back here.
Going to be Twins left, split right. Fakes to give the tailback quarterback right up the middle, and he will run into the end zone and toss the ball to the quarterback, or the official. So 9:24 left in the second quarter. Nashville leads the Leopards 28-6. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back into Nashville. Scrappers lead the Leopards 28-6, 9:24 left in the second quarter. As the Leopards are on to receive the kick, will be Dalen Ross, Dante Reed, and Keith Carradine back deep to receive for the Leopards.
It was an interesting decision for them to go for 2 right there because we had missed an extra point, and so the extra point actually, just kicking the extra point would have put them up by 21. But, I guess they like those multiplications of sevens, right? 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. And
had to feel pretty confident the way the quarterback has been running the ball.
Math gets kind of hard, I guess, when you get 27, 34, 41.
Don't ask me about math, Ben. Kick is away, going to be fielded by Carradine around the 10-yard line. Gets across the 15, now across the 20. Cuts it up, now cuts it back around, and he's going to be hit and dropped just short of the 25.
He kind of made that cut up, and it looked like he was going to have some space to, at least pick up some positive yards after that cut, but then he decided to try to cut back to the outside, and there was nothing for him to the outside.
No, there was not. We do have a flag on the play. It's going to be a personal foul face mask, looks like, so that's going to help out the Leopard starting position here.
Yeah, and, now we're, sitting here with 9:16 to go. You're down 22. There's been a lot of scoring in a short period of time, and when you're sitting here with this many points scored, you think, man, we must be close to the end of the half, but we got quite a ways left to go.
Yeah, no, not tonight. Going to be Twins right, split left. 2 upbacks here for Simmons. Going to be a little pop pass right there to Malik Relaford as he was coming in motion, and he will get down just short of the 45. We'll call it the 44.
That's kind of a different look for Malik. Normally on Malik, it's like a pure kind of counter reverse as most of the plays that we've given it to him. But here, that was a little different. Just kind of pitch it to him in front, and different kind of look for Malik.
Same formation. Twins right, split left, 2 upbacks. Here's the snap. Fakes to give to Relaford this time. Simmons looking to run. Not a whole lot there. He's going to try to fight forward. Looks like they will give him the line of scrimmage, so it'll be no gain on the play.
So, again, we're kind of going back to the previous drive. Is this 4-down territory for the Leopards? And if it is, it changes your, the complexion of, 3rd and 5, because if it's 4-down territory, you're kind of looking at it as 2nd and 5. So it'll be, one of the things that play callers have to think about, do I have 2 downs to get this or 1 down to get it?
3rd and 5, ball on the 44. Trips right, Twins left. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Not a lot of time, and he is going to be dropped
I bet
back
we punt
at
it
the
now.
35-yard line. That was a jailbreak right there.
Yeah, and I think it certainly looked like we were going to try to throw the football deep, the way that Sed kind of was looking downfield. It looked like we were going to try to take a shot right there, which, you're almost going to have to do the way that they're playing so close to the line of scrimmage. You're going to have to loosen them up somehow. But you're going to have to block longer than that to throw the ball deep.
Dante Reed on to punt for the Leopards as they face a 4th and 11. Ball currently on the 38-yard line. 7:30 left and counting in the half. Leopards trail 28-6. Snap is low. Now fielded by Reed. He's looking to run with it, and he's not going to go anywhere but backwards. Going to be dropped at the 25-yard line, and the Scrappers will take over with great field position.
Well, obviously, this is not looking good for the good guys right now. So, if you're the coach and staff right now, you're preaching about adversity. You're preaching about bowing your neck and, stepping up and making plays because, this game could very easily get out of hand. And so you're talking about this is almost a do or die moment. You feel like if they go up 35-6, I mean, goodness gracious. I mean, so this is an opportunity really for the defense to kind of make a stand.
Nashville going to come to the line, back to each side of the quarterback. Twins right, split left. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Give us the tailback off the right side. Now cuts it up. He's going to get down near the 20-yard line and pick up 5 yards on the first down.
Yeah, and it looked like Isaiah Beard, the isolated player of the game, may have been the one that made the tackle right there. So, right now the defense has to stop the bleeding. I mean, that's what it's all about right now. They got to get a stop. They need to prevent points from getting on the board, and unfortunately, Nashville's got really good field position.
2nd and 5. Bring a man in motion, high snap, but fielded. Give to the tailback up the middle. He's going to get across the 20 down to around the 18-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and short for the Scrappers.
So you would imagine if they're going to go for 2 that this is probably 4-down territory for them. I can't imagine. Now, I'll say that. I mean, their field goal kicker's got plenty of leg. But you got to figure that they're going to use 2 downs to get this.
Here's the snap. Give to the tailback. He's going to be hit immediately by Bud Johnson and drop for a loss back to the 19-yard line. And Nashville is going to have the decision to make here.
Yeah, and it looks like the offense is going to stay out on the field. Really, really nice play call by Coach Brumfield, bringing that outside pressure. They'd kind of been hitting us pretty hard with those off tackles, and we just blitzed Bud right through that gap, and nobody picked him up. Nice open field tackle.
4th and 4, Twins to each side. Back to the left of the quarterback. Now going to bring him in motion. Quarterback right up the gut. He's going to lower his head, and it's going to be close depending on the spot here. Yeah. He's going to be short, and the Leopard defense holds.
And, that's what, that's that adversity. I mean, because it would be real easy at that point to hang your head and, just kind of sulk and not play hard and give up another touchdown and let things get out of hand. But the defense did a stand-up job because Nashville had every opportunity right there with great field position. So a really, really nice job by the defense, putting the offense back on the field. And, if the offense can get some points here before half, you get the ball at the start of the second half. So, certainly the game's not out of hand, but it would be really, really nice if the offense could put some points on the board here.
Thought you were giving an update on the concession stand there, out of hand. Simmons going to roll and just get rid of it as the snap was low there, too. Back-to-back bad snaps for the Leopards.
Yep, and that one, of course, not quite as costly as the bad snap on the punt, but, it's hard to catch those that are kind of rolling back there. We've talked about it every game. That's an oblong ball. It bounces funny. And so, when it's rolling, it's and bouncing, it's not an easy grab.
Twins right, split left. Asher the up back on the right side, back to the right of Simmons. Here's the snap. Give is to Hart. Up the middle now, trying to look for a
look like a face mask.
Else. And looks like that's a late whistle. But they're going to give him the 14-yard line, where it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Leopards.
The way that head whipped around pretty hard, it looked like maybe somebody grabbed a face mask, but it was in the middle of traffic. So, it may not have been a face mask, but even if it was going to be a hard look for the officials to see. But, boy, this is tough. You're looking at 3rd and long. And but even still, you look at the safeties for Nashville. They are right up on the line of scrimmage. They are daring you to throw the football deep.
Twins right, split left. Up backs to each side. Here is the snap. It's low again as Simmons has to go down. Now he's looking to run. And again, there's nothing there. Ben, we can't get the snap back to the quarterback or punter right now.
Yeah, when you center is a very difficult position. Because obviously your number one priority is to get the snap off. But when you play a defensive front that is as talented as Nashville, in the back of your mind, you're also thinking, I've got to protect the quarterback. I've got to make my block. And, it's difficult to not only make the snap because you're making calls at the line. Center is really, really difficult position to play.
Snap does get to Dante this time. He's going to punt it, going to land around the 40-yard line, take a Malvern roll across the 45, and now come backwards a little bit down to the 46-yard line where it's down by Malachi Asher. Nashville will take over from there, 1st and 10. Unable to flip the field there were the Leopards.
Yeah, and so, the defense is kind of put out there in a position again where, it's certainly not necessarily the game, but it is a position where the defense almost has to make a stand in order for you to stay in the football game, and so they've got to bow their neck up like they did last time, and we're kind of out of place. We're out of timeouts.
Trips right, split left. Here is the snap for Nashville. Give to the tailback off the left side. He has a nice stiff arm there as he's going to be ran out of bounds just short of the 40. Looks like they're going to give him the 42-yard line.
And that kind of worries you because, you're out of timeouts. And all of our timeouts were used because either we were misaligned or we had confusion. We can't call timeout anymore. So now if we're misaligned or we have confusion, we open ourselves up for a big play.
Twins right, split left, up back off the right side. Nashville brings a man in motion. Give to the tailback up the middle. Nicely played by Malvern. Ball looks like it comes out. They're going to say he's down as he got just across the 40 to the 39. Third down for the Scrappers as Malvern tries to run a man on late. Going to be twins to each side. Nashville looking to throw. Oh, just through the hands of a Leopard, caught by the Scrappers, and he's off to the races as he crosses the 20-yard line and cut down there by by Jacoby Hart.
Yeah, and so now, we're sitting here they'll probably take their next snap with about 3 minutes left to go on the clock. Well, actually, they're hurrying it up, so they'll run one pretty quick. But
that's how they do, Ben. They hurry up, baby.
But you would figure they would try to eat up the rest of this clock.
And they do a little jet sweep action here. Going to get down to the 15-yard line, driven backwards from there. But the forward progress will be the 15.
So here we are, second down and about 7 or 8, I'd guess.
Looks like 7.
You put yourself in a position to get a stop, but again, 3 downs. You got to remember, this is not college or pro ball. They're looking at 3 downs to get this.
Twins right, split left, up back off the left side, back to the left of the quarterback. Here is the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going to be flushed out to the left, breaking tackles like it's going out of style, and he's going to end up gaining a yard, which play could have easily been blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, and that was who was that?
Jacoby Hart, I believe.
Jacoby? So there were a couple of guys that actually, like you said, had an opportunity to make a play in the backfield and set them up for about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. But, this quarterback, he's a big kid. He's a strong kid. He doesn't go down easily. That's something to keep. He is thick. He's, not thick like Jared Lorenzen thick. He's like muscular thick.
Twins right, twins left. Looking to throw. Tunnel screen there. Going to be complete. Crosses the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Nashville. Nicely set up screen pass, tunnel screen there by the Scrappers.
Well blocked, and then he made some really nice cuts and used his blockers downfield well to, just find the lanes necessary to get into the end zone. And now you really are behind the 8 ball. It's a minute and 50 seconds left to go. You almost really feel like you got to score before half and then get the ball back and score on your first possession of the second half.
Oh, bad snap on the extra point. Bud Johnson almost able to get there, but does not. But the kick is no good. So with 1:50 left in the second quarter, Scrappers lead the Leopards 34-6.
For all the times you multitask, Malvern National Bank has technology to make banking easier. When you need to transfer travel money into your account while on the go. When you need to pay your friends back for lunch. When you need to check the balance on your account. When you need to locate the nearest branch or ATM. Or when you need to deposit a check and don't have time to go to the bank. Simple to use website tools and apps at your fingertips. To find out more, visit mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back into Nashville. 1:50 left here in the second quarter. Leopards trailing the Scrappers 34-6. As Nashville gets set to kick the ball away. Got it angled like they're looking at maybe a sky kick to the right side this time, and the Leopards will switch Dante Reed and Dalen Ross.
Which would be good because you'd actually have pretty good feel. Oh, they're going to squib it right out of bounds.
Yes, they are. The Leopards will take over from the 35 after the penalty.
I've never seen somebody squib it right out of bounds like that.
I wonder if that was meant to be an onside kick that just never got that big hop up into the air.
Maybe, but I mean, he really laid into it. I mean, he kicked that thing hard, for it to be an onside kick. But I guess you'll take it where it went out of bounds.
We'll see. I think it's going to be the 35. But no, you're
nope,
right.
The 40, yeah. 39-yard line. So, you've actually got pretty good field position. I mean, you put points on the board here, and then you score on your first possession of the second half, and you can kind of, foresee a path to
getting back into the
getting back into the football game.
150 left. Remember, no timeouts. Trips right, up back off the left side. Here's the snap. Give is to Hart, looking for room off the right side. Not a lot there. He's trying to be patient, but there's just nothing opening up. And it's going to be no gain on first down.
You're sitting there.
Even a loss of one.
You're sitting there playing 3 freshmen on the offensive line, and then just to make things more difficult, Nashville is really loading up. I mean, inside the box. I mean, really loading up. I mean, they're playing their corners man to man, and then everybody else is inside the box, and so you've got a lot of bodies for that young offensive line to try to block.
Twins right, split left. Here is the snap. Low snap, but fielded by Simmons. He's looking to go deep to Dante Reed, nicely covered by the cornerback there for Nashville.
Yeah, really, really nice coverage. And, actually, Dante did a pretty good job to keep that ball from being intercepted, getting a hand on it, and because that ball was certainly up for grabs. And the corner had great position right there. He had inside position. And so, that's one where if we're going to complete that pass, we got to probably throw it a little deeper. But now we got 3rd and long, and it's kind of dangerous because if you don't get the first down, Nashville can score pretty quickly, and they're going to get an opportunity to get the ball back. So you really would like to get these 11 yards right here.
Twins to each side. Simmons going to be alone in the backfield. 1:07 left in the half. 3rd and 11. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Flushed out to his right. Now going to tuck it and try to run for it. He's going to be run out of bounds. Looks like about 2 or 3 yards short.
But now, now you've probably talked Coach Plumlee into going for it. Because, 3rd and 11, he probably not. 4th and less than 5, but there is a penalty flag down there. I wonder if they got set a little late.
Well, yeah, I know that there was an uproar from the crowd over here.
And that'll for sure be a first down if that's the case.
And it is, as they are moving the ball forward for the Leopards. Ball all the way down to the 39-yard line. 1 second left on the clock for the first half.
Now keep in mind we've got no timeout, so we've got to stop the clock the old-fashioned way, first downs and get out of bounds or incomplete passes.
Trips to the left. Asher the up back on the right side. Give is to Jacoby Hart up the middle, and there is no room there. Looks like he's going to lose a yard. And, man, that whistle is late.
And now you're playing, the tick-tock game. You've got, 45 seconds left, and if you want to get points on the board, you're going to have to move. And offensive line doesn't look like they're in a real hurry to get to the line of scrimmage.
No, clock down to 35 seconds and counting. Leopards in the huddle.
You wonder if this is a time where you're going to take a deep shot.
About have to at this point. 25 seconds left and counting. Trips to the left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Here is the snap. Simmons rolling to the left, and we have a flag.
And that's, but when it's before the snap, we normally said that's going to be on the offense, and they're backing us up.
False start on the Leopards. We'll move the ball back to the 45-yard line and make it a 2nd and 16. Clock is running. Not sure it was supposed to be.
And we can't stop the clock, so it's just a matter of we're gonna have one shot deep, I guess, if we can get the playoff here. 3, 2.
Jump from 6 seconds down to 3 seconds. And it is going to be complete to Malik Relaford at the 40-yard line, but that will be the last play of the half. So as we go into halftime, the Leopards are going to trail the Scrappers 34-6. We'll be back after some words from our sponsors.
Horns Outdoor is ready to serve your outdoor needs at both their Hot Springs and Malvern locations. Orange carries the #1 tractor brand in the world, Mahindra, as well as tractors by Coyote, John Deere, Kubota, LT, and Massey Ferguson. For your residential lawn needs, Orange carries zero-turn mowers by Hustler and Spartan. Horn also carries a full line of outdoor power tools. For all of your outdoor needs, visit Horns at 3505 North Highway 171 in Malvern or at 3034 Albert Pike in Hot Springs.
As we get ready to start the third quarter, Malvern did win the toss and deferred, so they will be receiving to start the second half. Looks like it will be Relaford, Ross, and Carradine. Well, I may have spoke too soon. Looks like Dante Reed's going back there now. Reed, Ross, and Carradine back deep to receive for the Leopards.
So, obviously, you got to start fast. I mean, if you want to claw your way back in it, you got to start fast. You got to stay on the pedal, and you're going to have to take some chances on both sides of the ball probably.
Kick going to be caught by Dante Reed around the 18-yard line. He gets upfield across the 30, still going across the 35. We'll call it the 37-yard line. Leopards will take over 1st and 10 right there.
So you're getting pretty good field position to start the first drive, and be very interesting to see what we do. Again, you got those 3 freshmen up front, really struggled to run the football in the first half, really struggled to pass block in the first half. And so, you don't know. And again, it sure looks like Nashville's going to really, really protect the line of scrimmage. But they are playing one safety back a little bit. So this is a little bit different look for Nashville than they had in the first half.
Here is the snap give to Carradine, looking to run off the right side. Not going to be a whole lot there. Looks like he got 1. Going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and again, Nashville just kind of picking up where they left off in the first half with their ability to stop the run. Running backs were really, really struggling to get going in the first half, and first play of the second half didn't fare a whole lot better.
2nd and 9, ball on the 38-yard line. Going to be Twins to the right, split left. Asher the up back on the left side. Going to be Carradine to the left of Simmons. Here is the snap. Fake to Carradine, looking to throw. Sticker out there by Carter Martin. He's going to make the catch just short of the 45-yard line. We'll give him the 44.
And, you get the feeling that you're going to have to throw the football in order to move the football at all against Nashville, because they are really stopping the run. And, if you throw enough of those routes to, like that, maybe you get those safeties up and you can hit a post. But right now Nashville's defense is looking as good as any defense we've played this year.
3rd and 3. Here's the snap. Give is to Hart up the middle. He breaks the first tackle.
Should have it.
Yeah, he's going to be about a yard past it, and it will be a first down for the Leopards.
And that's kind of step number 1. It was first downs were real hard to come by in the first half, so it's nice to start, the first drive of this half with a first down. You really need to score, because obviously if you don't want to get, the mercy rule against you, you need to score points on this drive.
Trips left. Asher the up back on the right side. Hart to the right of Simmons. 1st and 10, ball on the 48. Here's the snap. Give is to Hart. Looking for room to run up the middle. Not going to be a lot there. Looks like he's going to get 1 down to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, and you can really see that, defensively, Nashville's given us quite a different look than they did in the first half. In the first half, they had all 11 guys probably within, 6 yards, 7 yards of the line of scrimmage. Now they're actually, running one safety fairly deep, 11 yards off the line of scrimmage, and another one giving pretty good cushion off the slot receiver now.
Twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Simmons rolling left, looking to throw. Going to throw deep to Carter Martin. Going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, he let him probably a little too much to the boundary there, and you need to get more air under it. And, Carter had a step or two. That would have been a big league throw to complete for sure. But, you don't want to lead him to the boundary when the guy's behind you. You want to lead him, more towards the goal line.
Going to be 3rd and 9, ball on the 49. 9:27 left here in the third quarter. Twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the right side. Going to be Hart to the right of Simmons. Here is the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Little screen pass out to Hart, set up. He gets across the 50, the 45, the 40. Now cuts it up down to the 35 and down to about the 32. First down, Leopards.
Nashville's defensive front has been really aggressive all night long. They've put a lot of pressure on the quarterback. They've shot gaps to stop the run, and when they do that, you do open yourself up to the screen game, and that was one time where we actually were able to hold the blocks long enough to set the screen up.
First and 10, ball on the 32. Trips left. Asher the up back on the left as well. Give is to Carradine. Cuts it back up to the middle. Going to get across the 30 down to around the 29-yard line.
And one of the other things that the screen game will do is it'll help slow them down a little bit. You know, if you hit a couple of screen plays, defensive linemen are a little less likely to try to shoot gaps. They question when they get past the lineman. Did they do that on purpose? Is it a screen? And so, you know, the screen actually has multiple purposes. But, you know, one of the things that it can do is slow down those defensive linemen when they've been getting a lot of pressure on your quarterback.
Second and 7. Twins right, split left. Asher the up back on the right side will be carried on to the left of Simmons. Ball on the 29. Here is the snap. Fakes the give to Carradine.
Oh, he's open.
To throw. Got Chase McAllister wide open, and it is out of his reach on what would have been an easy touchdown there for McAllister.
Yeah, I think a couple of different things there. It looked like McAllister kind of slowed down on the route to try to make it easier.
And he was almost going inside, and the throw was put to the outside shoulder.
And Said just kind of threw it where the route was intended to be. And so there's a little bit of a miscommunication. I think Chase kind of thought if I hang tight, this will be an easier throw for Said to make. And Said just torqued it like it was like the route was going to continue.
We'll bring up 3rd and 7, ball on the 29. Twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the left side. Carradine to the left of Simmons. Give is to Carradine trying to run right. Crosses the 30 and runs into trouble. And looks like it will be down at the 29. No gain, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And obviously, it's, you know, you're kind of in do or die mode, so, you know, we're going to go for it right here. You know, knowing that you had 2 downs on the last possession, you run the football, try to pick up 3 or 4, give you a 4th and about 4, but as it is, you know, we didn't get anything on it. So you're almost certainly going to throw the football on this down.
It is going to be 4th and 7, ball on the 29. Leopards come to the line. Twins to the right, Trips to the left. Simmons alone in the backfield. 4 on the play clock. Here's the snap. It's low, but fielded by Simmons. He gets rid of it to Braxton Allen.
I don't think it's going to be enough.
Makes the catch, but he's not going to have enough for the first down. It will be a turnover of downs.
Well, and so this actually is the ball game because obviously if they score a touchdown and get the extra point, they're up 35. And
extra points have been hard to come by tonight, Ben.
Then the clock runs. So it's if you want to have any chance of getting back in the football game, you cannot allow a touchdown right here. You got to get a stop and you got to get a score and try to claw your way back in. But if they score a touchdown and that clock starts running, it's that's pretty much it.
7:15 left in the third quarter. Leopards trailing 34-6. Nashville comes to the line. Twins left, split right, back to each side of the quarterback. Give is to the tailback going off the left side. Going to get across the 30. Maybe right at the 30.
Yep, there was that, kind of a sweep action, and really on that play it looks like the running back's got an option to cut up to make it more like an off tackle or to keep going wide to make it more like a sweep, and he took it all the way to the boundary. But it looks like the running back's banged up here.
Yeah, we do have a Nashville player down, and looks like we're going to take a break. We'll take it with them. 6:56 left in the third quarter. Leopards trailing 34-6. We'll be back after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back into Nashville, 2nd and 6. Going to fake, no, going to actually give to the tailback off the left side. He's fighting forward for yardage. It's one of those situations where the pile is moving each way, but they are going to blow it dead. Looks like it's going to bring up about a 3rd and 4 for the Scrappers.
So a really pivotal, that's not a word.
Farmers Bank and Trust is
pivotal to Farmers Bank and Trust.
3rd down stop right here. This is a big play for Malvern, an opportunity to get the ball back, but they got to get off the field.
Twins left, Twins right. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Time running out. He rolls to his left, now going to just air it out long, and it is intercepted by Malik Relaford off the hands of Reed up into the air. Relaford catches it. Now crosses the 50 down to the 48. Big play by the Leopard defense.
Yeah, and I believe actually Jacoby Hart was the one who hit it first. I think he was the first one to get a hand on it. Popped it straight up in the air. Malik was playing deep center field, ran up on it, got underneath it, and got a nice little return off of it. And now Malvern's got an opportunity. They're going to start in Scrapper territory. You get a score right here, who knows? You get a turnover or two, you can get back in the ball game. But it's really good to see that defense come alive on their first possession, and hopefully the offense can follow suit and we can finish this game strong.
1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line. Simmons brings the team out. Going to be trips right. Asher, the up back on the left side. I believe that's Carradine behind Simmons. Here is a snap, high one. Fielded by Simmons, now trying to get upfield on the run.
He may get to the corner.
Oh,
No.
I don't know. There's a whole lot of pursuit there, and it's going to be a loss as Simmons gets drugged down in the backfield.
Well, every time you thought he was going to hit the corner, there was like one more orange body coming from coming up to get him. And so, wow, I mean, that turned out to be a huge loss. And it just seems like every time, Malvern gets something good to happen, some misfortune befalls them right afterwards. And you get good field position off of a turnover, and then on your first down play, you have a big loss.
2nd and 16. Twins right, split left. Here's the snap. Simmons rolling to his left, looking to throw. Out to Dante Reed. A little bit of early contact, but not enough to draw the flag. Incomplete.
Yeah, almost could have been pass interference, but really would have been a tough catch even without the contact there. But now you're in real tough situation. I mean, you got 3rd and 16 and. Like we said before, I think we said, there's not a lot of 16-yard plays in the toolbox.
Will be 3rd and 16, ball on the 44. Twins to the left, split right, up back to each side off the tackle. Here's the snap. Simmons looking to throw. Tries to set up a screen to Jacoby Hart, just has to throw it down at his feet to get rid of it. That'll bring up 4th and long.
Yeah, and it looked like they may have been trying to set up another screen to Jacoby right there, but you have to hold the block a little bit, in order to set that up. And right there, I mean, it's almost like we didn't get a body on him at all. I mean, he just came almost untouched at the quarterback and pretty much did all that he could do.
We'll bring up 4th and 16. Ball still on the 44-yard line. Just over 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Leopards trailing 34-6. Will be Dante Reed on to punt for the Leopards. Snap is good. Kick is away. It's going to land right at the 31-yard line and go out of bounds. Looks like they're going to give him the 30. Nashville will take over from there, 1st and 10. 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
And, once again, you're putting your defense out there and asking them to make a stop just to keep the game alive, just to keep it within, any sort of plausible opportunity to make a run at this football game. Obviously you can't give up points, and at least we're making them go 70 yards. But at some point the offense is going to have to put something together. They struggled last week, and the struggles seem to have continued on to this week.
Trips left, split right, brings a man in motion, give his to him off the right side. Now he's going to cut it up and find some room as he gets across the 45, 50, 45, and brought down right around the 40-yard line as an athletic pop-up there.
Athletic pop-up and athletic football move. I mean, that guy obviously is really fast. He looked like he may be the fastest person on the field. He got the ball, got to the edge, and then got upfield fast, got to the left side fast. He just fast.
Nashville's trying the hurry up. Here it is. Fakes the give. Going to be a quick screen out there to number 5 as he's going to get forward across the 35-yard line down to the 33.
Really nice play call right there. They got a really nice block from the wide receiver. And then, you make one guy miss. That's kind of the way that play set up design. You got 2 defenders out there and 2 wide receivers. The blocking wide receiver has to pick up one, and the wide receiver has to make one miss.
Here's the snap give to the tailback up the middle. Fighting forward across the 30. Now driven back by Isaiah Beard. They'll give him the 30. It will be enough for a first down for Nashville.
I think one of the most impressive things about Nashville has been just the sheer number of people that they can hand the ball off to that are really good. They've probably handed the ball off to 4 or 5 different backs, and all of them look like they are legit running backs on a state championship contender.
Twins left, twins to both sides. Give is the tailback off the left side. Man, big block there by the offensive lineman. Going to be pushed out by Jacoby Hart just short of the 25. Well, I think they just like the solid lines because they're going to give him the 25.
Makes it easy to do math when you keep it on those big lines. But, there's another one of those running backs. I think he's been kind of the primary back for them today, and I think he was the one that was shaken up. So, I was glad to see that he's not seriously injured.
Twins right, twins left. Fake the give to the tailback, quarterback looking to throw. Slant route going to be well defended by Dalen Ross.
And quarterback was absolutely tattooed by Aiden Richardson coming off our right side, and quarterback didn't see it coming. Blindside shot, took a shot, and those are always nice to have. I played defensive end, outside linebacker, and it's just a clean shot on a quarterback when he doesn't see it coming. It just feels good.
Going to be twins left, split right, brings a man in motion. Give to the tailback up the middle.
Ooh.
And nice hit there. Jonathan Morehouse and Malachi Asher bringing the lumber.
Yep, really nice physical play there. Big opportunity now for the defense. You got to get off the field. You got 4th and about 5, and, it's just it's a must stop.
Twins right, split left, up back off the right side, pistol-like formation.
Reverse.
Little reverse there for Nashville.
What
That's
a play.
Be brought down in the
East and West. East and West was reading it the whole way, made a great open field tackle, got a tackle for loss, puts our offense back on the field, and absolutely necessary for this Leopard team. And you like to see the life out of the defense. The defense has really had a much stronger third quarter than they did the first 2 quarters, and so even though you give up that, you're coming into the half well behind, and things look bleak, it's really nice to see the character of the defense step up, play hard, and get some key stops.
Yeah, after what was a very high-scoring first half, we have yet to see a score here in the second half. Twins right, twins left. Looks like Carradine to the right of Simmons. 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. Here's the snap give to Carradine, looking for room to run. Breaks the first tackle, going to get forward across the 30 down to the 32-yard line.
And, it has been tough sledding, against against the teeth of that Nashville defense all day long. And, once again, they do a good job of not giving up very much. And, we keep pounding away. We keep chopping the wood, but, that tree hadn't fallen down yet.
Shiano. Twins right, twins left. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Carradine. Now flushed out to the left. Going to have to get rid of it quick and not able to. Going to be dropped for a loss.
Yep, really good pressure again. And, it's the frustrating thing is that we're getting some wide receivers open. And that's not, a surprise really because of how they're playing defense with so many guys up on the line of scrimmage. But, if you feel like if we could protect a little bit, we'd have a little bit better chance of completing some of those passes down the field.
Got an injured player here for Nashville. Leopards will face a 3rd and 12 when we come back. We'll take the break with the injury. Leopards trail 34-6, 2:14 left in the third quarter.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
But unfortunately, Malvern has just found themselves in way too many 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13s, and we've seen 3rd and 16s. It is really hard to get first downs when you're playing from 3rd and more than 10 most of the night.
Dante Reed on to punt as the Leopards now face a 4th and 12. Ball on the 28. Snap is good. Punt is away.
Pretty good punt.
Angled to the left sideline. Going to land just short of the 45. Take a Malvern roll. Down to the 37-yard line where Nashville will take over from there. Let's see if this defense can keep up their good play.
Yeah, and really that's kind of what you're looking for. I mean, you're right now, you don't want to. You got really a minute 52 left in the third quarter. You're behind 34-6. You're behind 4 touchdowns. You've got, you've got a quarter and a minute 32 left. I mean, your opportunities to win the football game have really dwindled down to almost a perfect quarter. What you're going to have to play. You're just trying to play with character, play with heart, and get good film in.
Twins right, Twins left. Throw there by Nashville. Quick route there to number 5. Going to make the catch. Short of the first down, but a nice gain on first down for Nashville.
Yeah, it looked like the hitman Hart there on the tackle. Right as soon as he caught the football, Jacoby was right on top of him, and he really does have good instincts from that safety position. He reads the ball coming out, and he gets to the ball location pretty quickly.
Quick snap there by Nashville. Quarterback on the carry across the 50, the 45, now the 40. Going to be dropped just short of the 35. We'll give him the 36. First down, Nashville.
It has to be a nightmare for defensive coordinators when you have, the sheer number of running backs that Nashville has, and then, they're faking this direction and that direction to these really talented running backs, and then your quarterback takes off the other way. It's tough to game plan against that.
Here's the snap. Quick snap route out there. Going to catch it and get upfield. He is a quick one. It's down to the 21-yard line.
They're all quick. They're all fast. I mean, it's just this is a talented bunch. There's no question about it. I mean, this is a team that, there were 3 teams in our conference that were heavily favored to be in the mix for a state championship. This is one of them.
Trips right, Twins left. Quarterback alone in the backfield. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw again.
Screen.
Tunnel screen again. Nicely set up. He's across the 10, the 5, and will walk in for another Nashville touchdown. Second time that tunnel has just been perfectly set up.
Yeah, and they've got the athletes to make you pay when it gets set up too. All these guys, they seem to not only, be fast, have good hands, but they really have good vision. They read their blockers well. You could tell that they've been coached up since probably elementary school about how to read blocks, and they do a really good job.
Extra point is stopped here. Would have been an interesting one as it was a low snap.
And, obviously right now down 34 points, if they get this extra point, the clock will run.
Malvern was lined up off sides, and that will change Nashville's mind as they now trot the offense out onto the field.
Yeah, and I think some of that may have to be with that rolling the ball back to the snap, to the holder. That probably has a little bit to do with it as much as moving the ball halfway, half the distance to the goal, but you don't instill much confidence when you roll it back to the holder.
Well, I wouldn't picture much anything different here than a quarterback right up the middle, but we shall see. 2-point conversion attempt for Nashville. Here is the snap. Give us the tailback up the middle, and he is in. So with 29 seconds left in the third quarter, it will be Nashville 42, Leopard 6. We'll be back after this. welcome you back into Nashville as they get set to kick off. Will be a short one, fielded nicely there by Seth Stewart.
That's one of the reasons you have a wide receiver up there on the line in that position. Usually, that's you're expecting him to catch one off a bounce, but that was kind of an interesting version of what I would assume to be an onside kick. Look, he was just trying to find a little hole to bounce it and give your defense an opportunity.
It's not often you see an onside kick when you're up 42-6.
Well, we're starting to see more and more of that. People going for two all the time, and people onside kicking every time, and people not punting the football, going for it on fourth down no matter what.
And you know what I have to say to that? It's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back after this break.
I'm Jennifer Schneigel, Malvern High School principal, and as a lifetime Leopard and a Ready myself, I think it is fantastic that our students have the opportunity to earn the Leopard Ready Scholarship. It combines our Leopard pride and the Ready spirit to help set our students up for success. Malvern High School seniors who complete the honors program or complete 6 hours of college credit while maintaining a 3.3 GPA are eligible for the Leopard Ready Scholarship.
Leopards trail 42-6. Will be Braxton Allen taking the snap. Give is to Keith Carradine, looking for room off the right side. Still breaking tackles, going to fall down just short of the 45. Probably going to give him the 44.
Really nice hard run. He did a good job of, kind of getting upfield. The offensive line got a little bit of a push and not a big gain, but, when we've been playing at, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 14, 3rd and 16, just getting to 2nd and 8 feels like an accomplishment sometimes.
It is 2nd and 8. Ball on the 44-yard line. Allen ready to take the snap. Give is to Carradine off the right side again. Going to get pushed out near the 50.
So we're looking at, for the first, I say not for the first time, but kind of one of those rare instances where we've had a 3rd and short, where you have the whole playbook at your disposal. This is kind of where you want to live. I mean, you don't want to be in those 3rd and really long situations. If you can get to 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, your offense is in much better position as the game moves forward. We just haven't had these situations for us tonight.
Going to be trips left. Here's the snap, fumbled a little bit by Allen, now looking to run, and there's nothing there. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, and that 3rd and short turns into a 4th and long.
That's kind of been the story of the game. You kind of get something going. You put yourself in a position to, offensively to, you think maybe sustain a drive, get a drive going, and then you get a sack or you get a big penalty or, it just seems like there's always something that has set us back and not just incomplete passes and missed blocks on runs. I mean, they have set us back. They have sent us backwards, and that's just been a rough go for it.
4th and 10. Leopards looks like they're going to go for it. Twins left, split right. Here's the snap. Allen looking to throw. Going to uncork one, looking for Dante Reed.
Yeah, that's going to be pass interference for sure. And that definitely was. That corner was riding Dante for about 10 yards. I mean, he was all over him. That wasn't, most of the time pass interference is they grab a guy, they bump him a little early. That time, I mean, he was draped all over him. I mean, he had constant contact with him for about 10 or 15 yards. That's one of the easier pass interference calls you're going to make.
Going to give the Leopards a first down. Ball going to be spotted now all the way down at the 43-yard line. Just over 9 minutes left in the ball game. Trips to the left. Looks like it's going to be Asher, the up back on the left side. Carradine to the right of Allen. Here's the snap. Give is to Carradine. Now he cuts it upfield, gets across the 40, pushes the pile down to around the 38-yard line.
So we got an opportunity here. Braxton Allen's going to get back in at quarterback, and so you're getting some reps with some guys that you may need in the playoffs. You never know how things are going to shake out, who might have to sit out, who might have to leave, and so we're getting some very valuable reps out of some different guys.
Trips left. Asher the up back on the right side. Going to be carried on to the right of Allen. Give is to carried on. Looking to run off the left side this time. Fighting forward. Going to get down to around the 30-yard line, which will pick up another first down for the Leopards.
Couple of nifty moves there. Kind of a little shake and bake. And it almost kind of looked like he would take a step to the right, and then he would bounce left. And he would take another step to the right, and he would bounce left. And he kind of did that 2 or 3 times and was able to pick up some nice yardage to about the left hash mark.
Does the carried on slide for the first down. Going to be twins left, split right. Asher the up back on the right side, carried on to the left of Allen. Allen looking to throw, looking for Dante Reed off the right side, and it is going to be incomplete.
Yep, that was another one where Dante kind of turned into the secondary guy because, once again, that corner had really, really good position. Was in position to actually come down with the interception, and Dante was able to get his hand in there and strip it away.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Leopards. Ball on the 30-yard line. 7:20 and counting left in the ball game. Looks like it's going to be trips to the right.
Looks like Nashville's kind of reverted back to that defense they started the first half with all those guys lined up real close to the line of scrimmage. They're not playing with safeties back anymore.
Asher going to be the up back on the left side, carried on to the right of Allen. Give is to carried on up the middle now, bounces it out to the left. Going to be dropped just short of the 25. We'll give him the 26. 3rd down from there.
You know, at this point, Malvern's just trying to accomplish a couple of things. Number one, just try to get something going on offense, some positivity before you go into next week. Number two, you're trying to stay healthy. You know, at this point, you're probably trying to get that clock to run off. You're just trying to limit the plays, limit the opportunities for someone to get hurt, someone to get injured.
Trips right. Asher the up back on the left side. Give is to carried on off the right side. Looking to go
got some
wide.
space.
He's got some space. He cuts it up and just tackled by the last man as he gets down to the 13-yard line.
That cornerback's had a really good game for Nashville. He's a very, very good football player. And, you know, right there he made an open field tackle. If he doesn't make that open field tackle, Keith scores. And he was just able to just get enough because, you know, Keith is one of those guys that on those kind of tackles, we've seen him break those many, many times. But kid's pretty strong and was able to bring him down.
Trips left. Asher the up back on the left as well. Give is to carried on off the left side. He gets forward down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 6.
You really would like for the offense to be able to punch it in right here because you've got all those freshmen on the offensive line. They need something positive. They need a good drive that the coaches can put on film. They've done a really good job on this drive. They've opened up some holes. There's still a ton of guys, ton of Nashville defensive players in the box, and you know a lot of guys to block. They've done a really good job on this drive, opening the holes for Keith.
Trips left. Asher the up back on the right side. Give to carried on.
There's another big hole.
And he's going to get near the goal line, but tackled just short.
Should be a first down.
1-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
So the good blocking continues, and Keith is doing a good job of finding that daylight and not hesitating. Once he sees that daylight, he's pressing forward, and you know you combine those two things: pretty good blocking, aggressive running, and you can get some positive yards.
Here is the give to carried on, and he will walk into the end zone as the Leopards will score.
So there's that positive thing. You know, you don't want the film study to be all negative. You want some positive things when you go in and you look at the film. And that was a really, really strong drive for those freshman offensive line. Those freshman offensive linemen are going to be able to look at that drive, and you know it's you don't want to see all those negative things. Here's what we did poorly. Here's what we did poorly right here. You saw them step in and see some positive plays.
Looks like we have a Leopard down. We will take a break as they tend to him. With 4:24 left in the game, it is Nashville 42, Leopards 12.
Identity, the indicating factor of who or what someone is. Every day is a new chance to discover who I am, who I will become, and what will become of my future. The moment you realize that pride plus loyalty equals success, and that it takes hard work to be the best, something magical happens. To be a Malvern Leopard is to be a scientist, an artist, an engineer, an athlete, and a leader. My identity is clear. I am a Malvern Leopard.
Welcome you back into Nashville as the Leopards have just scored. Now they will be attempting the 2-point conversion. Going to have Trins right, split left. Allen rolling right, looking to throw. Throwback pass is
a little short.
Incomplete. It was intended, I believe, for Malachi
and I think it was there. I think we just threw it a little short. That was going to be tough. I mean, normally you can see that guy that's coming back across a little more cleanly, but there were a lot of bodies between Braxton and Malachi right there. But normally that throwback goes much further across the line and closer to the boundary or the pylon, but we just didn't quite get it out there.
4:24 left in the game. After the score, it will be 42 for Nashville, 12 for Malvern, as we get set to kick the ball away to Nashville. Remind you that the sportsmanship rule has been invoked, so as soon as this kickoff is kicked, the clock will run continuously.
But again, it was good to get some positive things going on offense. Against a really good defense. Nashville has looked as good on defense as anybody that we've played this year. I mean, this was a really, really strong effort on their part. They are really, really fast, and they really trust those corners to play man-to-man coverage, and that allows them to play those safeties up real close next to the box, and it makes it real hard to run the football when they've got 9 guys plugged in real close to the line of scrimmage between the tackles.
Rodea has it set up. Going to be a big-time sky kick that's fair caught on what's close to you don't see that often, almost like a onside kick, but it was a fair catch attempt, and he got hit by Jabri Artis. He was just excited and ready to hit him.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even hardly fault Jabri for that because, number one, the signal came in pretty late. I mean, the fair catch signal looked like it came in pretty late. And number two, Jabri's just got to be happy to be out on the field. He's not been able to suit up for a while, and for him to get back on the field, he's looking to make a play. And you throw in a lot of different factors together, and you get an instant like that. And you can see he was trying to hold up. He did not just clean his clock. He saw it late, and he was trying to hold up, but he just –
Jabri, a guy who played an entire game through a broken collarbone, tells you how tough he is. Twins to each side for Nashville give to the tailback off the right side. Flags fly as he will be hit and dropped in the backfield around the 40-yard line by Malik Relaford.
Yeah, and a really good job of getting upfield. It looked like the left defensive end. Pretty good job of getting upfield, forcing that running back to have to bounce out, and then Malik fought off a block and cleaned it up.
Looks like it will be a penalty on Nashville, probably holding. I didn't see the sign, but that's normally a hold.
Way back.
That'll make it 1st and 20.
No, that's more than that, isn't it?
Well, what I said was I didn't see the signal, and I figured it was a hold. Steve. Here's the snap. Give to the tailback off the left side, and he will be dropped as he gets across the 50 down to the 47-yard line.
Yep, number of guys in there. Looks like, oh, goodness. I know East and West was in there. It looks like maybe Morehouse was in there.
Going to be 2nd and 19, ball on the 47-yard line. Going to be Twins to each side. Tailback to the left of the quarterback here as Nashville's content to run a little bit of time off.
Oh, yeah. Time's ticking. They've got just under 3 minutes left to go in the ball game.
Now the back shifts over to the right side. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Out route there to the tailback. He's got him. Gets across the 40 and going to be driven out of bounds by Bud Johnson.
Nice shoulder pop there by Bud. He popped him pretty good as he was heading towards the boundary. And once again, now we've got haven't seen this very often, but now we've got Nashville with a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and 11, ball at the 38. 2:15 left on the clock, and it is rolling. Twins to each side. Tailback currently on the left side of the quarterback, but again, Nashville content to run some time off.
Which is probably best for both parties, actually.
I agree.
Looks like Malvern's ready to bring the heat.
Nashville takes a timeout. We'll take it with them. 1:52 left in the game. Score is 42-12. We'll be back after this.
Leopard heart means honor.
A leopard heart is engaged.
Leopard heart shows achievement.
Leopard heart shows respect.
Leopard heart shows teamwork.
Welcome you back into Nashville. 1:52 left in the game. Nashville had to take a timeout as the play clock was running low. Third and 11 here. Ball on the 38-yard line. A lot of fresh faces in the game right now. Twins to each side. Tailback to the left of the quarterback. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Slant route is intercepted, I believe, by Tyler Golden. And he's going to get near the 40-yard line before he's dropped. Nice play by the sophomore corner there.
Yeah, and it's real unfortunate, the way that the first half kind of went down, because in the second half we've played much better defensively. I know that there's a lot of different bodies for both, sides on the field, but you felt like defensively there was a different, kind of mindset in the second half. I mean, I felt like, because their starting group did start, the half, and it just seems like Malvern just had a different mindset in the second half. It's just a shame that the first half went the way that it did. You felt like you
really the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, kind of had put yourself in a bad position right out of the gate.
Will be another quarterback in. I think that's
Evan Myers, probably.
Evan Myers, yep. Give will be to the tailback. Going to be about a gain of 3 there. I believe it is Carradine running the ball.
Yeah, in this last quarter, Keith's had some nice little runs. He's managed to, between, the offensive line has gotten a little bit going here in the last quarter, and Keith's done a good job of finding what they've given him and getting upfield.
Going to be 2nd and 7 here. 35 seconds left. Myers in, takes the snap. Give is to Carradine off the right side. Now cuts it up. Now cuts it back outside. He's all over the place. Runs over a man and gets over the 50-yard line. Will be enough for a first down for the Leopards, but they will not have to run another play if they do not choose to.
I really thought that it was going to be a bad decision for him to come back out like he did and try to hit it wide, but it turned out to be the right choice. Managed to get to the edge and pick up the first down.
And the Leopards will not run another play, so that'll do it for us here in Nashville tonight. Final score will be Nashville 42, Leopards 12. We ask you join us next week.